This is off the ship. We're now walking into Puerto Rico. And many things here to see. The buildings are pretty interesting too. Really beautiful actually. It's kind of old, maybe, I don't know, 1930, maybe 1940, possibly. Not really sure how old they are. They're beautiful though.
Historical building, very narrow street with brick. It's like that. Ready to Christmas, ready for Christmas. Like that. Puerto Rico, San Juan, American territory, December. Building like that. Ocean that side, ocean on that side. It's like that.
Some more beautiful buildings here downtown Puerto Rico. Look at them, they're just really gorgeous buildings. And the sidewalk is definitely not meant for, sorry, the street not really meant for cars. Look how narrow it is again. These are really pro-walking type streets. It's really cool, I think. It's really beautiful. Incredible. Hey. Wow. Here we're going towards this castle, which I never seen before. Beautiful. Well, of course I haven't seen it before. I haven't been here before. This is Old Town, Puerto Rico. Very cool. Now, look at this. This is beautiful. Really beautiful. This is part of the tours, but you know, you don't need a tour guide to do this. It's like about like 100 feet from the ship, and you do your own tour. That's how you save a little money. Plus you kind of go where you want to go. No one's controlling you. You know, you do your own thing that way, which I like, actually. Look at this building over here. It's gorgeous. Just beautiful. That's really beautiful. There. Hey. Beautiful. It's like, first you have the view. Look at the water behind it. So unless the enemies coming on ships, they're not going to get to you. Then we have a nice 360 here. You have some more newer looking apartments here, but who cares about that when you look at this piece of history here? It's gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Just gorgeous. Incredible. Okay, I just got some information. This fort here, it was to repel the British, the Americans, and I forget the other, the French, excuse me. That's what it's built for. And so if you see, they had to have come by land because there's no way ships can get in here, because out there in the water are reefs. And if you know about reefs, those will ground a ship easily. So you can't come in here and attack this Puerto Rico via ship, because it wouldn't work. See, they'd have to go way down there, land their ships, and then come by foot. So by the time they got here, guess who was very tired? It was the people who live here. Amazing. Just really amazing. Here's a view of the water. Look how clear it is. It's very clear water. It's beautiful. This is what you see from the fort. Here's the fort over here. And so they will look down and see the water here. It's really gorgeous. Really nice. Another view of Puerto Rico by the water. I'm trying to figure out, I think these are probably apartments down here. But look how close they are to the water there. I mean, you wake up in the morning and you see that really clear water. It's kind of funny if you think about it. See the wall right there, what, probably 300, 400 years old, and then you have this very modern looking basketball court. Quite the contrast if you think about it. Old world versus new world, yeah. And again, see, you got these new buildings here. That's got to be like maybe 30 years old at the most. Very nice to look at. It's wonderful to look at this place. It's really wonderful. Here's a little side street here. It's kind of cool. They have all the neat little restaurants here. And again, this is like off the main strip in Old Town, Puerto Rico. And this is where you can get some authentic food. Really cool. Antojitos del Cafeon. So again, kind of cool. Nice music playing. And again, it's kind of cool. I like it a lot. Good here. There we go. These alleyways are really cool. They're kind of skinny. Obviously for walking traffic, they're not into cars very much here. I see this already. Here, I'll show you what I mean. Look at the cars. You got two cars here, but look how thin and narrow that is, huh? It's really not made for cars. I'm telling you, it's kind of funny. And the roads are all cobble street, so they're not even trying to improve the roads for the cars. So if you get a car down here, good luck. Look at those roads all bumpy and stuff like that. Plus it's cobblestone too. So there we go. All right, but look at the buildings again. This was like what, a couple hundred years old. Then you have this new structures right next to it. It's so funny. Here's some more of the street here, Puerto Rico. It's very beautiful again. But you're seeing these, you see some new construction going on here, and you juxtapose it against the older buildings here. It's quite interesting. A little cabby here, but anyway. And then over here though, we have like a little park area, or park in the making, you know. It's really cool as well. And so you get to walk up this street here. It's a little incline, not too hard. I mean, heck, I can do it, so you can do it too. And again, look at that beautiful door. It's like a golden door or something. Oh yeah, really a pretty place. A little garden out there on the left side. Very, very beautiful. We're wondering if this is after the storm hit, maybe. You can see the front buildings there. They're kind of hammered, looks like to me, but it could be. Yeah, it could be. Imagine you're at war in Puerto Rico and you gotta climb up this hill to even get to the enemy. And by the time you're running in this field here, you're getting hit with cannon fire, musket fire, who knows what awaits you out here, right? I mean, who knows how many people probably died out here in this grass area to get to this fort. And then when you get to the fort, it's reinforced with concrete. This thing is still here today. That tells you a lot right there. It's past the test of time, still standing strong. And just, what a sign of strength. So, for us today in 2022, it's just beautiful, but a couple hundred years ago, it had a purpose to defend this to defend Puerto Rico. Enemies of Britain and American enemies too. Very beautiful. While walking in Puerto Rico, I was just constantly amazed at how
apartment complex
much they made use of the space. You see how thin the streets are, how thin the sidewalks are, and yet every time you looked to the right or left, there was an apartment there, smaller than what we used to see in America, but it was like every square footage was used for something. There wasn't any wasted space. And also too, I loved how bright the colors were for the buildings. The yellows, the pinks, the reds. And what really got me too is that you'll see maybe once or twice in this video, but people were always outside their apartments sweeping and making sure it's clean. It's a very clean part, and this isn't necessarily where all the tourists go either. People live here in these areas, you know, the brightly colored houses and so on and so forth. And so this is not your typical tourist trap. People live here and it's very clean. I love that part about this part of Puerto Rico. I was very impressed. I didn't know what to expect, of course, you know, but my wife was also amazed by how clean it was as well. It was very nice, you know, it was very nice. And it was just an overall really good tour we did on our own. And we got to see a lot because we did some walking, so it was great. And again, you see the narrow streets, but look at the colors again, the yellows and the light greens. It's very beautiful. I think even on a rainy day, this street would look very nice because it's so bright. I think the colors constantly grab you as you walk through these areas. I also like the buildings. They seem to be built in antiquity. Some are very modern. It's like a mix of new and old together, but they blend it quite well if you think about it. And look at the back street. If you look up the street there, you can see the sun coming out nice and blue, the yellow of the streets, the yellow of the buildings. It's just a magnificent blend. And then you come out to this beautiful opening, a little restaurant there, of course, on the side. But watch this here. Bam, look at that. It's just gorgeous. It's real shocking to see how bright everything lights up the minute you come out that alley. There's my wife there saying hello, of course. And right there's a university for college students. And it's just a great little square down here too.